I'm gonna let them cook in their own juices for about 10 minutes. Until then, I'm gonna enjoy this terrible wine. Maybe I should have a different wine. Yeah. Friday morning, I still had my bed voice on because I'm not fully awake yet. I need coffee, and then I'm going to freshen up, change, and we are going into farmer's market in Landshut, where we're going to pick up some fresh mushrooms because tonight we are going to make Rahmschwammerl at home. I've never made this before, so this is going to be a new adventure for me. But the favorite part of this day is going to the farmer's market because I absolutely love it. And it's a perfect summer day today. So we're going to take advantage, walk the farmer's market, get a little bite to eat, and then come home and have a calm day and a nice romantic evening.
Hallo, servus. Ja, hallo. Pfifferlinge haben wir ja. Mal für 2, 3 Leute, sag ich mal.
Da mal rein und dann schaut.
Genau.
Als Kinder wer besser drauf
Das stimmt, ja.
Alle meine Leute dann nicht mehr
Das ist schön.
So we got these mushrooms. I don't know what they're called in English. I always forget the name in English. But yeah, I'm really bad at mushrooms because growing up, I did not like mushrooms at all. So I avoided them. That was like literally the only vegetable which I did not like. Otherwise, I loved everything else. As a kid, I loved even peas, like literally everything. I ate everything that was on my plate. And we're gonna put in some wine, some white wine. This is some cheapy white wine. You don't need anything fancy. I assume, I don't know. What else? We have some petersilie, parsley, and some cream, schlagsahne. And I think that's all we need, and butter. And obviously salt and pepper and a couple of other things. I always say that's it. So that's the funny thing about me. Anytime I cook, I always forget one ingredient. And Stefan always makes fun of me. So he always says, like, if I ever open up a restaurant, it should be called just one ingredient, because I always miss one ingredient and I completely forget about it. And that is, I guess, my signature. I do not measure stuff, and I think this is the reason why I am not a baker. I can never bake. Anytime I've tried baking anything, it's always a complete disaster because I do not like to measure. I can't pay attention to details. I think that's where the difference is. So that's why I find cooking pretty easy and fun to do, because you can mess it up a little bit, no one will ever know. But baking, you have to be very meticulous. So we're gonna start with the best thing in the world, butter. When I was vegan, I didn't eat butter for 3 years. I didn't eat butter. And I think that was the only thing I really kind of missed. Other than that, I can actually go back to being vegan easily, but I'm choosing not to. We're not going to discuss why, but I'm choosing not to, at least for the next 3 months. And I think after that, I will probably go back to being a vegan for a while. So we're going to start cooking. The first thing we're going to do is get my little helper to help me while I'm cooking. Here's my helper. This is always the most important step. It's a terrible wine, but perfect for cooking. That's okay. It's still wine. I'm not gonna walk through this. I'm just gonna show you guys because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just following the steps that are up here in my head, and hopefully I will not forget anything. I'm not going to go back to YouTube to figure it out because I think that's just too stressful. So I'm just going to wing this based on my memory, and hopefully my memory is pretty good. Onions and butter. Oh my God. It's like literally the best smell in the world. It makes you feel like you're home, you're cozy, and I don't know, that smell is just, it really actually goes with a lot of like the German food, and yeah, it just makes you feel warm inside. It's done, and I am going to have a little taste. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, yeah. So good. Wow, I think I could eat the whole pot. So now we're gonna warm up the canoodle. We actually bought pre-made canoodle from this place. They make it there themselves every day, every morning. You know how I said earlier that I always forget an ingredient? Well, it happened again. And this time I forgot the Pfifferlinge. I forgot to put the, what is it called in English? Oh my God. I get so confused between English and German when I'm in Germany because I start forgetting the English words. Parsley. I forgot to put parsley in, and it was chopped up, sitting on the side. STEPHAN reminded me. He was like, you forgot one ingredient. And I was like, no, I didn't. He was like, yes, you did. You always forget one ingredient. And it was a parsley. But it's okay. That's why I have him. He watches out for me. So good. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video.